What is up, my little tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Got some more best of 3 as we continue to sit on our rank. We were number 2 last time. Okay, we have fallen off to number 4 now, but seems pretty fun to just sit and hold that. I am just coming back from another half marathon, so excuse me if I'm a little out of it, but as always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your magic card needs. We have a stellar pack. Both of these rares are fantastic, even if you don't end up companioning Lurrus. It's just a great card. Norn's Inquisitor, one of the better 2-drops. Marshal of Zalfir, same thing. Got ourselves like a Spite here. I think power level wise, you're probably supposed to take Zephyr Singer. If you wanted to have fun, you could try to force Lurrus. Either way is not bad. I know Zephyr Singer's insane. I'm going to take the Lurrus. Let's try to force a Lurrus companion deck, and oh baby, did we get the perfect follow-up. Scornblade Berserker, one of the best cheap creatures that you can have for a Lurrus companion. It buffs up your other ones, other creatures that is to say, and can just draw you an extra card every turn in the process as well. So, beautiful, beautiful pickup. We're passing Invasion of Mercadia. Nothing much else in the pack. That was, again, basically the perfect pickup to follow it up. And I'm gonna force the Lurrus. So, like, Xeric Strobe Knight here obviously would be great too. This is gonna be another one of those drafts where I'm just passing infinite blue. I'm sure, like, we open Zephyr Singer pass, or we're passing Strobe Knight, but that doesn't matter. We're going for fun. It's reached that point in the format that I would rather try to do unique things as opposed to maybe whatever is correct, because, well, yeah, you get it. And this is still a great start, don't get me wrong. So nothing wrong with this. We could even take the Invasion of Azgul. Actually, not a bad 2-drop here for a Lurrus strategy. Plus, it's going to be hard to put the invasion side of this into the graveyard, of course, but if this does transform and turn into the Ashen Reaper, and then the Reaper dies, then you can cast that with Lurrus, so not a bad one. Cosmic Hunger would also be okay. Daxos would also be okay. Pretty happy taking the Invasion of Azgul here. So yeah, force a companion Lurrus. Maybe we get a nice red-black sacrifice deck while we do so. The only issue with this would be, I suppose, that I don't get access to the Storm Rager, Storm Doodoo, whatever his name is, the 3-mana 2/2, you sack something, draw a card, and put a 1/1 counter on it, but that's fine. We got Arouse Reinforcements here. It's not good with Lurrus, obviously, because it's not a permanent, but it is a decent 2-mana spell. And as for Lurrus, remember, it's just permanents that cannot cost more than 2 in your deck. You can still take any non-permanent card that is over 2, so things like Deadly Derision or whatever are still entirely on the table. Yeah, no, this looks good. This looks good. And there's always the chance, if I end up picking up a bunch of way too many good 3+ drops, we can just throw the Lurrus in the main deck as, again, a good card, but I would love to try to get the Lurrus as the companion, and a very nice pick 6. Invasion of Mercadia versus Furnace Gremlin. Gonna take that Invasion now, has a lot of synergy with Lurrus. Just a really good invasion, right? A really good battle. Sipping on my Victory Sapporo. Ugh. Maybe gross TMI story time, but today's half marathon was rough. This was the 3rd one I ever did, and it was the most hilly. It had 1,400 feet of elevation gain. Part of it, a third of it even, just over 4 miles were in the woods. It was a trail run for part of it. And then in mile 6, oh god, I started having stomach cramps. And this is the first time I tried drinking an electrolyte replacement drink, and I also added an electrolyte replacing mix to that drink, so it was like double. It was almost tasting salty, and it went right through me. I looked for 2 miles for a porta potty, and again, TMI, but Mile 8, we had just got out of the woods. We were in a park. I saw a grassy knoll that, you know, you couldn't really see over, so I ran over there and I did my business in the woods, or in the bushes, and yeah, so that was rough. That was not an experience I want to live again, especially when you're trying to run that many miles, but my god, was it brutal. Get ourselves a lovely furnace rains here, so did slow down my time quite a bit, but good lesson learned, I suppose. Those electrolyte replacement drinks are not for me. Furnace Rains. So again, we're not gonna pick up the Storm Claw Rager. Man, 200 drafts in the format, and I can't even remember that card's name. Anyways, but we'll still have other ways to sacrifice cards, right? We have the Scorn Blade Berserker already. I'm sure we'll pick up some Vile Offering. Oh my god, that's Final Flourish. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not doing another Arena Open after a half marathon, which I've done now twice, because my brain is clearly fried. Urn of Godfire is passable. I wouldn't say it's good with Luris, but it's okay. Especially if you can't find enough playables. Let's take a 2/2 for 2. That seems fine, especially with a couple battles. I might run this, depending. We've picked up a lot of red cards. We haven't seen too much black. And Luris, if you're not black-white, wants to be pretty heavy dominant black colors, but that's alright. Yeah, so Final Flourish would be fantastic. I mean, if somehow we could get some more Scornblade Berserkers, that would be nuts. Is there a red way to sacrifice a creature that's not Voldaren? Maybe. Can't remember. Doesn't really matter anyway. Into a only card we can take here for a Companion of Luris, the Scrap Chomps. It's not bad. Not great, not bad. This actually been a really strong pack 1 for just the red-black deck. Alright, who's hoarding packs? Jeez! Can't name and shame here since this is best of 3, so they don't show the names. Let's go Nicol Bolas. Feels like that could be a DC. Dramatic Revelation's really good too. Glad to have that already. Yeah, look at the playables we have. And this is just pushing the end of pack 1. Like, maybe aside from the Scrap Chomper, I would call all of those other cards I have, like, solid. Hopefully you all enjoyed the few days of Historic that we got. That was just minor prepping for that weekend event that's come and gone. Arena Cube is coming up. I don't recall if it's tomorrow or the day after, but we'll have that soon. And then Lord of the Rings is going to be up here soon as well. So lots of things to do. Let's see what we opened for our pack 2. Nice pack again. Similar power level to our pack 1 open. Man, comparable for sure. Hitotsugu and Kyrie's nuts. Thalad's great. Invasion of Eldraine's good. Stoke the Flames. Preening Champion. Negotiator. Hunger. Sheesh. Is Thalad better than Stoke the Flames? That's the question. I would venture no. 1, 2... I have 3 2-drop creatures right now. Thalad's really good, but Stoke is unique. I guess they're both uncommon. Yeah, I like taking the Stoke still. Into... I always like to have Unsealed and Necropolis, at least a one of in the black decks, and it's really good with Luris, because Luris is a high priority target for your opponents, so... If I do run out the Luris, it dies. We have at least one way to get it back. Easy. There's a Timoret for us versus... nothing. Only card we could play to keep Luris Companion would be Burning Sun's Fury, and I don't think The Fury is anything I would ever want to play. Excuse me. Apologize. Today's going to be a very sleepy video. Hey, there's another Thallid. Very nice. Good pack for us. In terms of things that we could play. Dreg, Vanquish, Bloodfell Caves. Take the Thallid, see if maybe we can wheel one of those 3 cards. I could see one of them coming back. What's the most likely? Probably the Dreg and the Bloodfell. Ooh, yeah, Drinker. That's another card we're actually on the lookout for. That would certainly replace Scrap Chomper as our 1-drop. Although we could run both, depending on. We need to find a beat stick. I haven't seen one yet, I do not believe. I might play the Battle Fan or whatever it's called if we can't find a beat stick. Because that will make our smaller creatures a little bit more relevant. I mean, even oh no, I can't run the Greatsword. Yeah, so one of the cheap equipment we wouldn't mind picking up. Ah, see, there's the issue we were talking about, the Stormclaw Rager. I'm just debating if taking the Rager and hedging is better than just taking Prankster and keeping Luris. Prankster's pretty good. I'm fine just taking this. If Prankster wasn't in the pack and it was just Frontliner, I would probably take the Rager. There's a beat stick, fantastic. I'd probably run up to like 2 beat sticks in this deck. Oh, there's another way to sacrifice if we wanted to, the Corrupted Conviction. But a second Furnace Rains is actually much better here, as we pass a Bloodfell Caves too. Because Corrupted Conviction should be a card we see pretty often. And now with 2 Furnace Rains, it's a lot better to get those sacrifice effects. Plus the Furnace Rains is uncommon, right? Not as likely to see Furnace Rains come around. Especially over something like the Conviction, which is just not very good anyways. Alright, there's the Battle Fan, but like I said, now that we have the beat stick, that might not be necessary. We can find a second beat stick. We would probably run both. Creature count's a little bit low, I suppose. Not even that low. 8 actual creature cards, and then we have the Rel's Reinforcements, plus the 2 battles that can turn into creatures. Oh, remember, this is best of 3, so having access to extra Traumatic Revelations isn't bad. Hell, it wouldn't even be bad to start 2 Traumatic Revelations in the deck anyways. Nice, we did wheel the Bloodfell and the Dreg. Let's take the land since we have so many playables anyways. But yeah, since we're playing best of 3, sideboard cards are nice. Plus, this format is so bomb heavy that the Revelation just gets to, or probably can hit a lot of good things anyways, even if you don't bring them in from the sideboard. We could run Searing Barb, probably not going to. Alright, pack 2 is done. We move to pack 3. Brutaclad, Kogla, Yadaro. For us, we have another Invasion of Asgol. Nice. Yeah, very good. Third Invasion of Asgol. Wow, here's a good pack. I'm guessing the first Volcanic Spite's probably a little bit better than the third Invasion of Asgol. Maybe even a lot better. There are a bunch of cards we would play in this pack, right? Resolve, Recycler, Invasion, Gremlin, and the Gift, probably even. Solid. There's a Gremlin now. Another Drag. That would be our first Shatter. I think we want the cheap creature. Still no Final Flourish scene. We might not see too many beyond this point, if any. So I might have to take Corrupted Conviction a little bit higher than I want to. If we even see one, that is to say. Damn, another brick of a pack here for us. None of these cards we're playing. Hmm. 9, 10, 10.5 creatures. Oh, there's a jury. But it's whenever you sack a permanent. I mean, I guess I don't actually have no ways to sack permanents. We actually have a few. Beat Stick sacks because it makes treasures. Scrap Chomper sacks. Berserker sacks. What else? There's that Corrupted Conviction I was talking about. I think we're going to take the jury, though. We should be able to wheel one of those Corrupted Convictions. Nothing here. Nothing that is a non-permanent or costs 2 or less. Come on, just one final flourish. I'm going to end up not getting one of those Corrupted Convictions and really hate it, aren't I? Hey, we did it. Final flourish. Nice. Pick 7. Phew. Oh, and another freaking Berserker. Wow. Okay, that was insane. Oh, you know what? I didn't note on that, but the Dreg Recyclers would have been good for Furnace Rains as well. Wasn't paying attention. Kind of glossed over that, but those last 2 picks were fantastic. Probably some of the best possible. And there's a chance that we get one of those Corrupted Convictions back anyways, right? Yeah. Wow. Very good. Would I run Conviction over the Scrap Chomp? Maybe? Oh, there's a Dreg Recycler. That works too. That probably replaces the Scrappy Boy. Oh, this deck's nice. This deck's real good, I think. And that's probably going to be the end result. Unless I get... Okay, a replaceable. We can now replace one of our other 2s. So maybe we're not going to get that Corrupted Conviction after all. No, we did. We got it all. Well, we'll take a peek. I think I still want to run 17 lands here. Because even though our deck is extremely low curve, average is 2, we still have a lot of stuff to do with our mana. And you have to remember, you want to hit lands for Loris. This deck's great, though. So let's see. Here's Companion. Bloodfell. We're at 25 right now. I need to cut 2 cards. Let's figure this out. What are our worst 2-drops? That is a good question. I think I can probably cut the Ral's Reinforcements. Those aren't great in our deck. We're not really convoking. They're okay with, like, Dreg Recyclers, I guess. But nothing impressive. And then, you know what? Maybe I just cut the Revelation from the main. We have 2 Furnace Rains, which are going to act as removal spells anyways. And we can always, like I said, sideboard them in as necessary. This is a really, really good Loris deck. Yeah, I'm pleased about this. All right, round 1 we go. Again, this is best of 3. Let's fight. Okay, round 1. We'll be on the play. I think this is a keep. It doesn't have any black sources right now, but we don't need, like, we're never playing Berserker here on turn 1. We don't need Thallid on turn 2. And, like, even if we don't find a black source until, like, turn 4, Furnace Rains plus Berserker is still pretty good. Obviously, if we rip the swamp off the top, we're going to be in insane shape, though. The best draw. Alright, a little bit tough. We are running 17 lands, so if I brick on a 3rd land, that's just a little bit unfortunate. Okay, that's bad luck. 15 draws, or rather 15 lands in the deck, and we had 3 draws at it. Brutal. Looks like they have a counter too. We don't particularly mind that. We're very far behind, but with double Furnace Rains, we're not 100% out of it. We're going to need to draw a removal spell this turn, or rather a land this turn, though. Alright, we did hit. Yep, not good enough. We could Furnace Rain, steal, and then we would get 1 treasure and could play something, but good beats. So we just saw some Grixis stuff from the opponent. I mean, I'm not concerned in the slightest. I think our deck's very good. Sometimes mana issues get there. Fast game 1 for us. We'll be on the play again. And there we go. Much better. Once more, not going to be playing out the Berserker here. Jury, nice. Alright, and they did not have their Assimilate Essence this time. Hopefully they just play like their Strobe Knight out again. That's fine too. We'll go ahead and make the play. Oh, now that we drew Volcanic Spite, maybe I don't need to do that. It's pretty good though. Because it also makes our Jury bigger. And we know they have that 3/5 in their deck. Okay, I'm willing to do this. With a second Berserker draw, we're definitely going to play the other one out. And we're putting this on the Jury because of Jury's ability. Great. Yeah, this is a very good draw. That's fine. I still get to deal them 3. Ooh, they didn't put a card from their hand. Kind of scary. Alright, sack your Thallid, go to 9. I think I'm going to ignore our invasion for now and just smack face, because we might be able to kill him next turn with our Furnace Rains. That's really annoying now, isn't it? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, we made our land drops and we won the game, so I think that's going to be a pretty common scenario. We can hit our land drops. Our deck is too good. Let's go to game 3. Our opponent will be on the game or the play for this game. How's our hand? Good enough. We go swamp here turn 1 because we have Timuret in hand, and then turn 3 we can go like beat stick equip. Oof, they're on a mulligan to 5 on the play. That's brutal. Oh, that's a good one though. That can help get them out of it. Oh, and especially if I flood out and draw too many lands. This only sacrifices creatures, right? You can't you can't sacrifice artifacts with that. Mr. Drinks, that's fine. Yep, pull up the weird. Ooh, Invasion of Amonkhet. Well, that's kind of problematic. That was a really good draw. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna pass here and wait for them to play their invasion. And then we'll just spite off their conjurer. And deny them attacking it. And discard this extra swamp we just drew. Timuret can also eat the graveyard, which is nice. Jury, not bad. Let's go beat stick. Equip. Play out our jury. Yep. The issue with letting them hit it for 1 is that we know they're running that Doom Whisperer or whatever. That's fine. Which means they could give it -3 here in a moment, but not the biggest deal, I suppose. Do we want to unseal this turn, or do we want to Luris? I think I'm going to unseal this turn and get back our Timuret fast. I don't know, this might be wrong. So I kind of want to eat the graveyards before the Invasion of Amonkhet flips, you know? Alright, Timuret and the sack. It's not terrible. Attack for 2, get a treasure. Timuret pass, I think. And we can just eat. Hold up eating of a bunch of cards in the graveyard now. Damn, another spite, huh? Alright. Well, let's eat their Berserker and eat their Captive. And then... I don't care about those, so I guess I'm going to eat Rat. And Hopper. And then we can sack the Timuret to our Corrupted Conviction so they don't get the Volcanic Trigger. So they can copy Timuret. Which I guess is actually kind of problematic. So next turn I go invasion. I can insta-flip it. But with the flitting gorilla on the battlefield, the Timuret... What's the wording on Timuret? Oh, I guess it's not going to be a 4-5. Never mind. Oh, they changed it into the prankster anyways. And familiar. Okay. Oh, they're sacking their gorilla. Huh. Ah, man, they milled my other furnace rains, too. Are they going to put their shade back on top? That doesn't seem very good. Okay, I'm fine with that, though. Let's go Drinker. Ask them we're holding up Stoke on their prankster if they decide to flip it. Okay. Can also shoot my invasion, but I think killing the prankster here makes more sense. Another really, really solid draw. Wow. Gosh, eventually I'm gonna have to put Luris in my hand, but I don't need to anytime soon. I mean, right now the jury trades with all of their creatures, so I think we're pretty happy with that result. I'm just gonna kill everything they have. And then we'll return the lures to our hand. Well, the recycler they know about. They're gonna need to draw some pretty hot stuff to get back out of this one. We're so far ahead. We have so much value still in our graveyard available. Sure. Let's go red, equip. Let's go Berserker. Flip it, get a treasure. Then we can sack the Berserker, draw a card, which will also trigger the Ashen Reaper end of turn. I'll go ahead and just run out the Luris, because even if they decide to kill the Luris now, we have enough action anyways. That will not be good enough, friend. Okay, Timuret or Berserker, what do we want to grab here? Yeah, we just have way too much value. Nice. So, lost the first game to a little bit of mana issues, but pretty easy, convincing games 2 and 3. Let's go to next round. Round 2 we go. On the play again. I see both mountains, swamps, and, well, of course we're going to have a low curve, right? Our deck is a low curve. What is the sequence we want to do here? Probably Agent on 2. Maybe Invasion of Mercadia on 3. Gremlin. Still think we want to lead with the Agent, because there's a chance that we just flip it on turn 4, depending on what the opponent does. They have the Marshal, okay. So I think here I'm going to pitch the Jury. Excellent. There is our Furnace Rains. I'm not going to attack, not for one. If they want to attack with Marshal, I'll go ahead and trade. We just need to find a way to sacrifice something now. And that, my friends, is perfect. Both are problematic. I think I like taking the Lancer here and then sending both at the invasion, because if they don't want to block, then I get to flip it. The dream. Protocol Knight, that's fine. Yeah, they might as well attack for 2, yep. We can just go for value here. I can equip the beat stick to the agent and flip it. That seems alright. Oh! I did not mean to play that. Whoops. Click too quickly. I guess we'll go ahead and just return lures to our hand then. Whoopsies. Meant to flip the agent and draw a card, but whatever. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. Wow. That's brutal. Does this make Phyrexians? No, it makes elementals. Alright. Well, their deck looks scary as all hell. This is a Phyrexian, so that does work. Okay, I'm gonna attack with the Death Toucher to get a treasure here. And then I'm gonna Luris. And Frontliner. I thought I was gonna be able to Jury because I'm stupid. That's on me. I guess the good news for us is they only have one blue source for tapping down at the moment. Okay. That's more or less fine. There's another blue. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess I go like this, and the reason is I need to get rid of that sensor, and since they cast the Eyes of Ataxius, they can't cast another spell here. So I'm going to take 8, I'm going to go to 2. Okay. That's fine. And now they're tapped out as well. So means we get to attack with Luris here. And gain a bit of life back. Is there a way I can deal 16 to them this turn? That seems unlikely. Do I want a Jury, or do I want to Invasion of Mercadia this turn? We'd get to flip the Invasion immediately, so that's an extra creature. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and pitch the Mountain. Okay, there's another way to sacrifice. Gained 4, go to 7, make another 3/3, keep our Death Toucher. Yeah, we're looking fantastic. They need to draw exactly Aerial Boost this turn to win. Jin Gataxius, that doesn't really matter. Alrighty. We have a lot of crazy things we can do now. Can I win? $16 seems like a little bit too much to try to push through. I guess we probably still have to steal the Jin Gataxius. Reason being, I don't want them drawing a bunch of extra cards. Okay, they take 5. I make a treasure. Jury is about to get fat here. And that will be game over. Should be anyways. What? Is it worth making 2 1/1s end of turn? Yeah, it's probably fine. Alright, we go to combat. We see what they do with their marshal. They did not. Which means easy all-out attack here. Doesn't matter what they do. Too much damage gets through, and then I get to Dreg Recycler on the Jury for plenty of damage. Oh, or if they block and trade, that's great too. Then I don't need to sack that. Okay, GG's. Really, no matter how you shave it, it was going to be GG's for the most part. Doesn't even matter, right? 2, 4, 6, and then the Jury hits them. And there you go. Okay, they've got a kind of scary looking knight deck. Searing Barb actually doesn't look crazy versus them, because they have 2 Marshals of Zalfir. Oh, but you know what? Those... It's just the 2 Marshals that the Searing Barb hits. I mean, I'm sure they have other targets. Maybe on the draw, cutting the Gremlin is fine, and playing the Barb is not too bad. We'll see. I think that sideboard is okay. Let's go to game 2. It's a good looking hand. 1 drop with 3 2-drops. The Bloodfell Caves on turn 3 with one of the other tappers. Let's get the Dreg Recycler online. case we draw one of our Furnace Rains. They already gave us a Marshal of Zalfir as a decent hit. Yeah, they're even just turning it off already. Okay, smack for one. Let's get the other one out with the caves. I will still block here if they're offering that trade. I mean, that sucks that we drew the Furnace Rains, but remember, we have Luris, so... All of the Rains. What is in their hand, then? For, oh, maybe they have a Sunfall if they're making that attack? Jin Gataxius, okay. Well, I need that land back. Guess what I can do is attack the invasion for one. Perfect, that works. And then go Stoke. Tapping double Convoke. And then being able to pay the 2 ward this way. So awkward trading off my Dreg Recycler when I drew both our Furnace Rains right after. Alright, let's go for it. If they didn't make a play, I'm gonna level up our Thallid, or attempt to anyways. Attack the invasion. Okay. I am not sure what's going on, but I'm kind of scared. That's... whatever. That's fine. Okay. Pretty good. Great, and we found the land to return Luris, so now next turn we can go Luris plus that other recycler. And that is the last card in their hand, so... Seems like it should be pretty convincing from here on out. Okay. That is not a Sunfall, my friend. Is this even just lethal? This might even just be lethal. Nope, it wasn't, because I thought that was a treasure and it was not. I'm just gonna say go. I didn't do anything there, but I don't need to develop out more to the board. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Alright, GG's. Alright, pretty convincing 2-0. This deck is kind of nuts. Wonder how it would have turned out if I took the pick one, pack one Zephyr Singer instead. But obviously we're doing great things here, so let's see if we can pull off that 3-0. The final round. Nice hand again. Very, very nice. All of our hands should look nice if they have a few lands in them, right? Like, if we have 3 or 4 lands, we're always going to have a pretty low curve after that. I guess I'll lead on the 2-1 first. Nothing? Okay. Beat stick's gonna be really good here. Okay. So be it. Sculpted Perfection there first on the board to play. Let's go double creature. We have a lot of things we can do next turn. Blue too. Furia. That's an easy kill. How do I want to kill it though? Because we really would like to put the beat stick on something. So let's go beat stick first. Jury invasion. Make a treasure. And go ahead and just pop off the Furia with the Stoke, growing our jury. We put the beat stick on the jury because when jury dies, it's based on its power, and it does account for the beat stick on it. Okay. Not a bad draw. Yeah, let's... level up. Guarantee the flip of the invasion and then send the Mind Stinger at face. If they want to block, I get to trade, which is great. If they don't, then I get to draw a card, which is also just great. Let's go ahead and get Luris to our hand, sacking another treasure. Maybe start getting back our cheapies. Alabaster Host Intercessor. That's pretty good on jury. I'm sad to admit. Alright, beat stick, equip. Attack for 4, unblockable, make a treasure. Luris into the agent. We'll go ahead and get the drinky out. Oh, they have a Wrath. Well, I'm going to get Jury back. And then because I have Unseal, we still get to kind of pop off, so this is not even that bad for us. Okay, so they're going to attack it for 3. That's good. Oh, wow. I have a way to sacrifice in my graveyard. Do not. We might be able to hit Dreg Recycler with this mill, though. Didn't. Let's get Luris back. Let's get the Death Toucher back, I guess. Let's play the Death Toucher out this turn. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the drink online as well. We still don't know what they're playing blue for. Um... Hmm. Kind of feel like flipping the agent. No, because then they just trade with their 3/3. That's not even that great. I guess we'll just Luris. Oh, that's right. We have the invasion of Mercadia now. Great. Never mind. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now our Furnace Reigns is fully online. So remember, both of their creatures shrink if I steal them, but that's not even that bad. Okay. And I think I'll just sack them with the Dreg Recycler here. Oh, we have lethal. And then we can go black. Throw the jury. Up to a 6-er. And then conviction it for 6 more damage. Booyah. Booyah, baby. So, they have a... what's it called? Invasion of Fiora. This is a matchup where bringing in a Traumatic Revelation, or maybe even both, is correct. Gremlin can come out. I don't want to cut too many creatures, though. Yeah, let's just... maybe just one. Just one Traumatic in. I mean, they're 4 colors, and we didn't see what their blue was for, so bringing in the second Traumatic could also be fine, but there weren't too many other relevant hits. I mean, Alabaster, Intercessors, or whatever. If maybe if we get some more information on them game 2 and they have something worth taking, I'll bring in a second, but for now, one should suffice. No 2-drop creature, but that's a keeper. Very good odds. I just hold the Traumatic Revelation until later in the game. I didn't run out the Berserker there because we have the Furnace Reigns in hand. Which means on turn 4, maybe I can... oh, Jesus. On turn 4, I can Furnace Reigns steal, play the Berserker, and then sack. Okay, that's fine. Wow. That is brutal, actually. I guess I'm just going to put Luris in my hand and discard a mountain. I think we want to have all these lands. Oh, that's also really gross. They get to immediately flip their 4/4 now. Not often you see... not often you see the 4-color deck with better draws than the very straightforward, good 2-color deck, but sometimes that's the way it goes. I don't know if that was right. I just feel like I'm so far behind that getting Luris as a lifelinker online is worth it. Man, they have Invasion of Innistrad too. Okay, well, we have a problem. I guess I have to chump. Wow. Holy crap. Alright, well, let's take a peek at their hand. Listening Deluge is a good one to know about. I can't beat them flipping the Invasion of Innistrad, though, so this is an easy scoop. Like, if they flip it, they get to start eating my graveyard, so I can't even get the Luris back. They get 2/2/2s. Okay, second Revelation can probably... well, I'm on the play now. I'm on the play. No, our deck should be really good versus them. Like, that had to be one of their more optimal draws. I guess I might have made a mistake on that one turn, though. Instead of playing out the Luris, what if I just steal their 4/4 and attack? Then second main phase. Because you don't want to play the Berserker first, because then they know to chump. Because then second main phase, I play the Berserker and sack the 4/4. They don't have anything good to Invasion of Innistrad. They only have a 2/2. That might have been a punt on my part. Let's go down to 6. Oh, lordy. Gross. I really think this should be a fantastic matchup for us, but hopefully game 2 or game 3 here can go well, because this hand is not great. It's a good start. We're going to lead with our frontliner in case we find one of our battles. Recycler this turn. Next turn we can go Traumatic plus Prank. We have Tiller of Flesh, Intercessor. We take the Invasion of Innistrad. Good. They're just going to play a 2/4 next turn. We can force in damage this way. Make them sack their Tiller, and then I get to attack for 2 with the frontliner is not bad. Though, once they get to 6 mana, I don't have much going on. That helps quite a bit. I think we want to hit for the extra damage while we can. Just need to force in 1 point of damage and then stoke. Intercessor on my Thalid's not quite good enough. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking get it. Yeah, the deck was sick. I mean, I decided, again, to take the Luris Pick 1, Pack 1 over the Zephyr Singer, which I think Zephyr Singer's always the right choice there if you want to just go for the winningest play. But we went for the fun play, and Luris was fantastic. Our deck we drafted was absolutely nuts. Look at those 2-drops. Look at those 1-drops. So, easy money, baby. As always, thanks for watching, my friends. I'll see you back tomorrow for some potential cube, or it might be the day after. But as always, peace out.